I'm scared of everything. Absolutely everything. And here's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of heights, I'm scared of the ocean, and I'm scared of getting hurt. And this is what I've been able to do. I've been able to skydive, I've been able to jump off of cliffs, I've been able to fly a freaking plane. I've been able to kayak in the middle of the ocean, visit a deserted island essentially, and I've been able to surf and snorkel. And in terms of getting hurt, I've had my head busted open from flying off of my bike. I've had my head and my nose busted up because of playing softball, and I'm sure I've had a dozen concussions from playing sports. And you legitimately might be thinking, there's no way that I'm actually afraid of all this stuff, but I am. I'm terrified. But what I do want is to do each of those things so badly. I didn't do any of those things though by myself. One, I am super impressionable. So anytime someone tells me to do something, there's a chance I could do it. Even if I don't like something, I still might do it. Now, if you tell me to do something that I do want to do, well, I'm 100% gonna do that because what's gonna stop me then? I'm super impressionable and I want to do that thing. And that's fear. And you wanna know what fear has stopped me from doing in the past? Every single thing I have just listed. That feeling of knowing you want to do something and not doing it just because you're afraid is the worst feeling in the world. It sucks. And I want to tell you about my tipping point. So I was at Busch Gardens right in front of a Lion roller coaster, about to go on the biggest one I've ever done. And I wanted to do it. And I had people telling me, you should do it, you should do it, you should do it. And I sat there and I bawled my eyes out like a little baby because I was so terrified of them. And I didn't go. And I wanted to so badly, and the anger and upset and frustration with myself just boiled over, and I could not forgive myself. But here's the good thing that happened. I continued to have those people push me to do other roller coasters later in the day, and I finally caved and did that other roller coaster. And you want to know what I realized? It doesn't matter if you're scared as long as you're able to take that first step. And what I mean by first step is getting yourself to do that very first thing that's gonna help you overcome that fear. And for that was going on a smaller roller coaster. So here's the start of this. A few years later, I'm on another roller coaster line and I'm shaking and I'm scared to death and I'm starting to have that same feeling of I should quit. And then I just eventually tell myself, you know what? Just don't even think about it. Don't think about what you're doing. What are you doing? I'm just in line. I'm in line to a restaurant. Just completely ignoring the fact that I was about to do something that scared me to death. And you wanna know what happens after a few minutes? Is I'm on the roller coaster, going up, going tick, 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 tick. And what can you do about it? You can't reasonably do anything about it. So you just have to resign yourself to the moment. And when you resign yourself to the moment, at least for me, all the fear and anxiety just melts away. And you're able to relax and enjoy the moment way more than you would have before. So that's what I've been doing since then. I've been ignoring the part that bothers me.
Can't triple stamp a double stamp. You can't triple stamp a double stamp, Lord. You can't triple stamp a double stamp, Lord.
And then once I'm doing the thing that's scaring me, you have to resign to the moment because you can't reasonably do anything about it. It's worked for me for skydiving. It's worked for me for cliff jumping. It's worked for me for everything. I'll give you the example, skydiving. When you're putting on the harness, just pretend you're putting on clothes. You're just putting on clothes. How's that difficult? And then you're just hopping into a plane. Most people have been in planes before, right? And then once you get up to the top and you're looking down, what can you do? You're not flying down on that plane. You got an instructor on your back. He's jumping regardless. So what can you do? Resign to the moment. Just enjoy it. Everything in this life that I have done that I've enjoyed has always scared me. But I know if I can get past that first step, that first barrier, that first fear obstacle in my mind, if I can get past that, I know that I will enjoy the moment and resign to that moment, and it will make my life so much better. So remember, fear is not something that needs to be conquered. It's just something that you have to accept. If you're gonna be scared of something, just let yourself be scared of it. But don't let it conquer you. I don't want to have fear stop me from having a good time. I want to stop it from stopping me. And all I can do for that is ignoring the fear in certain moments, and then just resigning yourself to the moment. I cannot stress this enough. Resign to the moment.